we don't really have much. Well, we'll have an evening there, but we really can't let chaos reign for too long.
Still, though, it's the only city I'd ever been to outside of Terrebonne. It'll be interesting to, I haven't seen it since the Mud Ocean cleared. I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like now. Or no, wait, never mind. I take that back. I miss. Felina never saw the Mud Ocean. She went there when the Mud Ocean cleared. That was why she went the first time. So I take that back. Never
Wait,
mind.
did we ever clear the curse? Oh, while we're near the sea, we could actually clear the curse on that bloody thing.
True? Yeah. Yeah, that's what Felina says instead of talking about seeing the Mud Ocean before. Good point. You have a
Very
better
good.
memory than I do.
We never remember that object, but I guess we never remember that object because we never
We
use it because
used
it's
that object
cursed.
last session.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was it. It was brought back. Felina duplicated the time crystal to try and get a ruse
Oh
on.
yeah.
We brought back her using the skateboard. We brought back the time crystal, or not time, the duplication ring. It was. There was something else that Felina hadn't done or referenced in a long time that came up that session. I don't remember what.
All right, so night passes. You all marked your ration off.
Yep.
Mark ration. Where?
Oh, I actually need to
Oh,
buy some
oh,
rations.
actually,
I've got
yeah.
two left. Well,
Uh,
if
actually, fuck.
if you need
Neo,
one, I'll spare. I'll share it.
Neo, can we retcon that I bought some rations?
Sure. Just
Yeah, same.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Ah.
both all Hero and Angela spent 5 coin at the alley.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, true. Felina ate at the alley,
And
but
yeah,
yeah.
you spent 3.
How much was rations again?
Rations are
3 coin, 5 uses.
3 coin, 5 uses.
I'll put down 6.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna get the 5.
Yeah, 3 coins, 5 uses.
Felina buy some tins of fish.
Okay, but yeah, mark a ration then.
Yep. All right, and the night passes, and in the morning you're all ready to set off down the road to Regents for going over to Seneca. Scott shrinks in his seat as you're approaching Regents.
Oh, in the morning, Felina does return the book she actually officially checked out.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott's basically trying to hide beneath behind where the carriage door is so that no one can spot him.
Wait, on the road or approaching
You're
Seneca?
approaching Regents.
Oh wait, we were approaching Regents?
Well, if anything else wants to happen on the road, we can go over anything else that happens.
Oh
if you want.
no. Felina was reading on the road.
Alrighty.
She was reading Pinocchio.
Cool.
Is she gonna learn anything from its lessons about lying?
Oh no, she's very familiar with Pinocchio. If anyone necessary. It is her childhood favorite. But she is taking a different lesson from Pinocchio.
Okay. Anything else?
Only, as we're approaching Regents, are we stopping in Regents for any amount of time, like lunch or something like that?
Yeah, the driver's gonna get lunch. Scott's going to hide.
Felina thinks for a minute and then just asks Scott, "You want to take over my body? I can stay here in the wagon if you have anything you want to see or visit in town for old time's sake. But, if you want to be sneaky with it."
Good. Geez, that's actually, I guess I do have my leftover coin in there.
Oh yeah, extra coin. Here, and Felina like reaches out just like a hand casually. Tag out then.
All right, you make sure you hide.
Mm-hmm. Plenty of practice at that.
Yeah, and yeah, he just steps out in your body, like
Yeah.
sort
Just
of like
leave me my bag.
yeah, and it just sort of takes a while, takes a moment to get used to it, like wags the tail a bit, like huh, and then heads off.
Yeah. Hey, if one of you two want to grab me some lunch while you're in there, since I gotta hide, I'd go myself, but
All right. Is there
if one
anything
of you
is there
guys
anything
would
you're
want.
after?
I mean, can't go wrong with fish.
Fish. Okay.
Okay.
Sandwich could be good.
Now, I know he's already gone off, but just to double check, you haven't committed any crimes in Regents.
No, she has. She got off though.
Oh, okay.
We
Well, the
had the
question was
whole
more, are you
breaking out of
wanted for
jail
anything?
arc, remember?
Well, yeah. My question was more, are you wanted for anything currently?
Probably not.
Okay. We just got out of one
Probably.
contract.
Yeah, we can spring him.
That's true. Yeah, Angelo
Ooh,
heads
true.
into
You know what?
Oh,
While Felina's in his body, she's curious of we haven't tried this before. She sees if because she can't use her ring when she's outside of her body. She tries to use Scott's ring while in his. She tries to use blue. Sees if she can use its power at all, or if it will only answer to Scott.
I
No?
don't think you can.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So
Actually, for that matter, Felina suddenly thinks up. Don't think I'm probably not wanted, but Hero is just as likely to be wanted as I am, if not slightly more likely, actually. Again, you should still be good, but just keep that in mind. And Hero, it's your choice. I'm not responsible for your decisions. I'm not trying to be a hypocrite or anything, but just my advice would be try not to get arrested, because
I won't get arrested.
I'm already.
Good.
I know we have to stop off to get lunch and that, but I'm already. Well, I still want us to just get there and deal with the problem.
Yeah, same. I'm in plenty hurry to get back.
Anyway,
I'm
yes, I'll go.
enjoying the scenic route, says Randall.
Right, let's go. Let's get into Regents.
Wait, so who all goes?
Oh, I'm going in. Mostly to grab food and maybe stop by the lake. Stop by the spring, rather.
Alright, so you're gonna try and stop by the spring. Gotcha.
Does Hero going? I assume.
Yeah, Hero,
Yeah.
are you going it? Alright.
Yeah, no, Hero is joining. He has nothing to fear.
What about Randall and Cell?
Randall wants to go check it out because he hasn't.
So it's
he's
just
actually
Cell and
gonna-
I staying
just-
behind, I
yeah.
assume?
Just Silvana and
Perfect.
Lena.
Cool. I have a conversation I've been wanting to have with her in private.
So, I'm gonna say Scott and Felina's body and Hero are both they're both given warnings to stay on their best behavior.
I will, officer. Right, Felina?
Yeah,
We will.
we're gonna be just fine.
See, the problem with you two is you don't look trustworthy.
I don't look trustworthy?
Okay, never mind. The point is I'm not getting cautioned.
I'm sad Felina wasn't there to witness that exchange. Actually, while you two do your business, I'm gonna use the bathroom and grab another water real quick.
Oh, Scott hops off to go find his old store. Is anyone going to go with him, or are you just going to leave him to that?
I think I'll actually go with him, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go. I have no reason to.
There is a... unless he stops us, there is a curiosity.
Hmm.
So you're going to see your father's old place, is it? I say when we're out
Yeah.
of earshot of others.
Yep, got some leftover stuff there, coin and all that. Could be useful while I'm out. I'm still going to be out on the road and all that.
I'll come with and keep an eye out. Just in case people think you're robbing the place or if there's any old enemies still eyeing it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. He stops and he looks over. It's like, wow, her eyes are really nice. But okay, yeah, there's someone standing right outside the store, and I recognize them. One of the
Enemy?
people who wants me dead. But
Oh,
they
okay.
won't know me.
They won't know you. Well, do you want us to hang back or come with you?
I'd feel comfortable if there was someone with me.
Alright then.
Alrighty. Just walk up like you don't know them.
Yes, just approach this
yeah.
abandoned store like you have no business with it.
Strides over and just says, oh, wow. So this store closed or what? And the guy looks at him and goes,
Oh god.
Runt, who runs this place, has been missing for a while. When we find him, we're gonna get him right.
Do you think he's still in the building?
Hmm.
I
If
mean,
he is, we
why
locked
else would you be standing here like this?
We had that thought. Locked. So if he locked himself in, he must have a lot of food holed up in there with him.
Oh, so you were hoping to starve them out?
If he ever comes out, if he's in there and he ever comes out, we'll be here.
What if he had, say, a trap door leading elsewhere and he's already miles and miles away? You could
That
just
would
be
be a
guarding an
problem.
empty building.
Well, that's why we got other guys looking around for him.
Oh. You know, yes, that makes sense. You have thought that much through, I'll give you that. So, Angela says, looking at Scott, is there anything you want to say to the gentleman?
That is, well, we know what his daddy did, and he knows what his daddy did, and we're gonna collect.
What did he do?
Right.
Anyway, what are you doing here? And Scott just goes, oh, well, I just was visiting the town, figured, saw this place looked interesting. Hey, how about I try getting in? And it's like, it's locked, and that would unfortunately still be breaking and entering, which we don't want to piss off the guards even more.
Do you see any guards around here?
And I'm not one of you, so I can just go in and check if he's there. The guy just like looks at Scott and just raises an eyebrow and just says, "Why are you offering to do this out of nowhere?" Oh, well,
We're travelers and, stopping in, and this is a blacksmith's, correct?
yep.
Well, we have a horse outside that needs shoeing. Figure it'd be a lot quicker and easier if we just got the shoes ourselves from a blacksmith.
and you're gonna go into a closed store to do that.
You might have some lying around. You don't have to be made to order right now.
Well, I wouldn't. I would like to know if he's in there, and if he is, we could smoke him out. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't care if you take anything from him. That'd be great, actually. Make make it harder for him to get it back. Make it harder for him to make his money back. All right, go ahead and try and open the place up if you can.
So
I'll
you're
stand
not.
back and watch.
So you're not planning on killing this guy then?
Oh, that's up to some other people. We've got a few other things we need to do to him first.
I see.
Yeah, guy must really have it coming. Haha. And yeah, he crouches down and goes to the lock and goes, "Oh, I know my way around the lock. I can do a lot of interesting things." And he's like reaching into a pocket and he's like fiddling around, pretending to fiddle for something when he's really just getting his own case.
So, I'm just like making conversation to keep his eye off Scott. Interesting town, isn't it? Built around a magical spring, so I hear.
It sure is.
Man, what's so magical about it?
Well, the spring produces a liquid that has a lot of magical energy in it.
I see.
And it's quite a spring, so it's a great natural resource. But yet to think a humble, ordinary blacksmith could, well, fail to make a living out here.
Well, his dad wasn't no ordinary blacksmith. It's a
Oh.
shame he didn't use it for the right reasons.
What did he do with it?
Went and decided to sell some of his wares to some people on the other side of the war, and betrayed quite a few people in the process. Not to mention, didn't follow through on a bunch of orders that some very important people here really wanted.
Oh, well, that's quite a string of decisions right there.
And he left his son in charge, and that coward's been running from us ever since.
I see. And you believe that the dad has been locked up in here since that time?
No, the son. The dad's long gone.
Oh. But you said the son ran.
The son, we don't know where the son is. Disappeared a few weeks ago.
So who is meant to be in this building?
Maybe the son. Maybe he's holed up in here. It'd
I
be hard
see.
to tell, though.
Okay, right.
So let's see. Roll charisma. See how much of his attention you're holding.
No.
Oh my gosh. No, yeah, he still has his eyes on Scott.
Okay,
Who's
I'm gonna
trying
cause
to-
a lightning strike down the road.
Oh shit.
Not on anyone or anything, just
Okay.
crack. Yeah. When charisma fails, he really is just a hammer and everything is a nail sometimes. Alright, well. You know what it's gonna be. Affects much more or much less than you wanted it to. Unforeseen side effects.
Oh no.
Angelo just like says that, realizes he's not actually looking, and then just waves his hand down the road without really looking.
So a bunch of lightning bolts start coming down. Shocking a bunch. Not shocking them literally, but a bunch of people are caught off guard and like are standing back now. And this guy looks like, what the fuck? And then suddenly, a bunch of the lightning bolts just start coalescing and start looking around.
Oh, that's strange. What weather we're having today?
Why is the lightning bolts aren't supposed to do that? And the lightning bolt locks eyes with him, and then the lightning bolt looks at you, Angelo, and just nods.
Angelo just like, while this guy is looking away, Angelo just kind of leans across and says, "Just lock, pick that lock, pick that lock, pick that lock."
He just gets his key out, turns the lock, and just bolts in. As the lightning bolt just decides to go full throttle and tackle this guy.
Angelo grabs Hero, runs inside the building, and like shuts the door behind them.
I really appreciate that Felina has the snakes and Angelo has fucking lightning as his equivalent to Felina's snakes.
Felina, you're just like outside. You're outside of town, and you just hear like a bunch of lightning strikes all in quick succession, just somewhere in the town.
I like to imagine that they happen to be perfectly timed with like a dramatic moment in Felina and Sylvana's conversation.
We can work that in when it comes around.
See, it really is just like whenever Angelo uses lightning, it's just like if something happens, it's just like he's just got the cartoon bullets from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh god.
But they're lightning bolts.
So yeah, I just pull Hero inside and shut the door behind us, lock it. That's their problem now.
Yeah, Scott just like goes like, "Ooh, gosh. Well, it's kind of nice to know that he's in a little bit of pain right now."
I'm going to be honest, it may be more than a little bit of pain. I don't know how far they're going to go.
Ah, jeez. Well, alright, just gotta look around the store, Where do I keep the coin? Here's the safe. He says, he goes looking to the floor safe. And puts ear to it, just starts, putting in the combination, opens it up, and pulls out a bag of coin. Ah, here we are. And also, this, he just starts pulling out various, like, knives and shit. Just implements that have been built. Oh, wow. There's a lot of orders that went through.
Anything interesting?
Let me see. Oh, here it is. He pulls out a single, like, he pulls out a knife and just says, "This is the one Dad made for me. It's one of the one things he ever made for me." He spins it around. Fuck it, I'll take it.
You may as well. It's a family piece, right?
Yep.
We all carry a little bit of them with us.
Back in the void, I kind of promised myself that I'd confront him.
Well, he put you in this situation. It's only, while not facing mob justice, it's only fair that he answers some of what he's done.
Yeah. He looks to a door that leads down to the basement and just says, "Yeah."
You don't mean... He's not actually in here, is he?
No. It's, that basement is, well, when we're in the mist, you kind of saw.
Oh. Yes. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, he shivers. Whew.
Well, grab what you need to, and forget the rest.
Yeah. It's funny that you mentioned the trapdoor, because thankfully we do have one.
Oh. Perfect. I
That's
don't
good
think
to
we
know.
should go back out the way we came.
Yeah. Let's go down to the basement.
Down to the basement.
And yeah, he leads you down there. There's a bunch of furnaces there. He's just on edge and shivering, like memories are coming back to him. But he shakes his head and just goes, "Okay, okay. You just crawl through here, and we'll be out the back."
Well, right, lead the way.
Yeah, he just crawls through like pretty quickly. He does not want to be in the basement for too long.
Yeah, I just
Huh.
hurry him through it, like kind of push him
Yeah.
through.
And once you're out, you see the lightning just sort of shoot up back into the sky.
Okay, good. It's left. Hopefully, it didn't do too much damage.
I hope it did a bit.
Well, it did some, but frankly, I forgot about the whole. Don't worry, let's go.
All right, yeah. Let's just get out of the city. How about
I
or
got.
if you want to look.
You go ahead. You go ahead. I've got to go and buy
Yeah.
sandwiches. I've got to go and buy lunch.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just
I'll follow Scott back, making
Yeah, you
sure.
do that. Is there anything you want? Any?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I bought back in Tarrant. It's awful food in Tarrant, but it's food.
Yep, sure is. Okay. So yeah. Well, tuna mayo sandwich. And I think Angelo just gets. I think Angelo gets chorizo.
All right, cool. Anything else? You wanted to go see the spring or something?
No, I think Angelo's gonna make his way very quickly after that.
All right, cool.
I
So,
think Angelo just
so-
buys lunch, buys a few sandwiches, and gets out. Maybe gets everyone a coffee. I don't know.
all right. So then, back to Silvana and Felina,
All right, I'm gonna go and quickly grab a drink.
waiting
Right.
in the cart.
So, once the others have left and we have, a moment of sort of sitting there in silence, Felina eventually breaks the silence, not looking up from her book, but just sort of. So, how do you feel about the how that went down the other day?
Could
Haven't
have
had
gone
a
a lot
chance to hear
worse.
from you.
Could have gone a
That's
lot
true.
worse. Didn't
No
expect
regrets.
the whole tent to come down. I
Mm.
probably should have acted sooner.
And like you said, could have gone a lot worse. Don't know, acting sooner would have made it better.
Hmm. I figured at the time that I wanted to see exactly what he was going to try and do and be capable of. And then Hero went and tackled him into the magical field.
Thank you for your help, by the way. What do you think of Ryu?
I think
What's
he's
he-
someone intent on causing a lot of damage, and that he needs to be stopped. Anything outside of that doesn't really matter as much.
know your enemy and that. What's your read on him? What do you think any predictions on what he's gonna do or how to, what any weaknesses he might have, things like that?
Being
I think
unhinged, out for revenge. You gave him quite a bit of pause when you took away his slipstreaming. It seems like he
yeah.
can be thrown off kilter quite a bit, and even reasoned with to an extent. They managed to go find you by convincing him to bring them into the void with him.
What about Hero?
Hero seemed a bit impulsive. He is the one
He
who shattered. He's the one who put the cracks in the stone and got it to shatter. And I don't know if that's better or worse than having it whole.
I think probably better. Well, I don't know. I had a plan, but best laid of mice and plenty of shrugs. Who knows how that would have turned out? We're alive, so that's what matters. No one is gone.
When you went to the void, what was that like?
Belina, stops for a while. She actually looks up from her book for a while to consider her answer to that. Quiet.
Quiet.
Very quiet. Belina, sort of takes a while more to process that, but doesn't say anything. Then, hey, so this is unrelated mostly. So I don't know if this is insensitive or rude or something. Sorry if so, I guess, but so we're going through the marshal. Have you because you're from the village, right, Zebedee? Have you ever been back there?
Once. After about a year after it happened, I visited it again. Well, where I thought the site had been anyway. It's just completely gone. No trace of it.
Is it rough being back in the marshes?
I think I've learned to accept reality for what it is.
It's wise.
Yeah, she sort of looks out to the distance where the trees of the marsh are, and just shakes her head and sighs. What's done is done.
You're and I assume Silvana doesn't follow that. Felina just sort of processes that in silence, and then has read a bit more, and then just sort of actually looks up at her to ask, "You ever read growing up in Zebedee, or did y'all not really have books?"
I read whenever we got books, but we didn't get them too often.
Do you read these days at all? I don't imagine you have a lot of time for that sort of thing.
No, not exactly.
You should.
Hmm.
You can get a lot out of them. They expand and exercise your mind. Or sometimes they can be comfortable. Help you deal with stuff. For the record, I don't know if anyone noticed it, but I feel like Silvana would have hadn't brought this up. Felina did not sleep last night. She stayed up
Oh.
reading all day.
Ah.
Or all night. And is
Silvana
currently
just
rereading Pinocchio.
I haven't been looking for comfort for a while.
You should. It's not good for your brain to, go without for too long. You get stretched thinner and thinner if you don't let, the rubber relax or whatever. Like chewing gum, you know?
Hmm.
You should read more. It would do you good.
Yeah, she just sort of nods at that
All right, yeah. Those were the main things I wanted to hit with Sylvana.
Nice.
When was the crack of lightning?
I like to imagine when Sylvana was looking out on the horizons of the marsh.
Nice.
So in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess at some point, Hero. So first, Hero and Scott show back up. Scott carrying a bag of coin and a knife.
I notice Mr. Thunderclap ain't with ya, and
Um, he's getting food. Uh, yeah, that was an experience.
yeah, it sounded like he was having an experience from over here.
Oh, we just needed to distract someone so I could get into the store. He decided to call down lightning, and the lightning tackled the guy.
Helena raises an eyebrow. And here he was telling me not to, asking me about if we would raise any suspicion. Tisk
I asked if
tisk.
there was anything that they would try and arrest you for.
And then summons lightning. Curious.
Hey,
They
how do
can't
you?
prove that was me.
Hey, how do you? How do you use this thing? He says, just like again, just like swerving your tail around.
It's mostly involuntary. I mean, like, obviously have some control over it, but it's more, an instinct thing.
That dumb tail just flopped around when I was in there.
I'm pretty good at, like, actually being able to control it, but it's like in Felina kind of, I don't know, I guess it's like being able to, like wiggle your ears or like flutter your eyelids or something like that. Like your body's not supposed to be able to do it. You got to kind of train it to do that on command.
Yeah. So yeah, as you're talking about that, you just Randall comes up and just says, "Hey, Felina," and smacks Scott on the ass.
Felina does snort in character as Scott.
Scott immediately just his eyes widen, just like, "Oh my."
Pupils dilate, gets to slit pupils. Yeah, Felina doesn't say it. Felina lets that play out. She's not gonna. She finds that far more funny to watch than to, interrupt or say anything.
Yeah, and then Scott is like, "Oh, was that too hard, babe?" And then Scott's just like, "You can do it harder."
Felina laughs at that and then stops and then, hey, better not find any bruises when I get back. Like pointing accusatorily at Scott.
Oh, yeah. Mm. Uh, Randall, I'm actually I'm not Felina. I'm Scott right now. And then Randall just goes, "Oh," looks at his hand. "Oh, well,
Lena,
shit, dude."
sort of scratches the side of her head as Scott, and mostly asking this at Hero. Is it ever weird for you when, like, someone else is in my body and you're talking to him, but it's like, it's not me, it's someone else, but you're talking to my face, my body. Does that get weird for you? Do you get mixed up or anything like that?
He asked
Hero?
that to Hero.
Yeah.
She asked that to Hero. Okay.
What do you say? No, sorry.
She asks Hero, so when I've swapped bodies with someone and you're talking to someone else who's in my body, does that ever get like weird for you? Like you're talking to someone who isn't me, but it's my face, my body, all of that.
Yeah,
But
no,
it's someone else.
it gets incredibly weird.
Weird how, like, do you keep on forgetting it's not me? Or is it like,
No, I'm
just
aware.
uncanny seeing someone else's body language in me? Like,
Yeah, no, it's very uncanny. It's just seeing you, like you not acting like you.
interest?
Alright, so Angela gets back with
I get
sandwiches.
back, yeah, with bag sandwiches and some coffee.
Nice.
Oh, so some really bad weather they're having in town today. Alright,
Yeah, it sounded like that.
anyway, a tuna mayo sandwich. There you go, Felina. I got sandwiches for everyone else, and I got coffee, and once we've had that, we should move on.
Helena immediately switches back to her body so she can begin devouring the sandwich.
Nice.
But she's like, yeah, that sure was some unusual weather. That's a type of weather to attract, renown and rapt attention or whatever.
The thing is, I don't even think I can claim. I mean, maybe it got attention, but I don't even know because it was attention diverted away from me. But I don't know where. Ah, fuck it. We'll figure that out. I'll get Neo's ruling at the end of the game on whether or not that counted. Ow. I just need my desk.
Cool. And so, yeah, I assume we start headed out.
Yep,
How much
headed out.
coin? How much coin did that cost me?
We'll say 6 coin.
All right.
See, headed out, going along the marsh.
Once we do
trail.
hit the road, Felina does immediately have another question for Hero. Just like, say, Hero, how about you? Do you have, like, a favorite book from when you grew up or anything like that? Any good, like, comfort books or anything?
Books. Can't say I've read much when I was younger.
Yeah, that was...
I had a favorite book.
Really?
Oh, weren't too many I could get my hands on that weren't related to magic, but I was given one book which was about a man who was shipwrecked, had to survive out on an island for so many years. I liked that one.
What about it?
Had to figure everything out for himself. Was able to go out and do everything by himself. Build everything up for himself. The
Blank
isolation.
slate.
Blank slate. Suppose that was it. No prying eyes.
Felina, like, raises her eyebrows or nods. Oh. When's the last time you read it?
God, I think over 10 years now. Haven't had time to sit down and read fiction for quite a long time.
Hey, we're on a cart right now. You should, maybe when we're in Seneca, check it out at the library. It's good to revisit things like that.
Maybe. I'm not sure I could focus on anything but the task ahead, though.
I like how Felina just went to a library and immediately is going into, like, full, like, LeVar Burton reading Rainbow mode. Like, just...
It's not hard to have fun. Having fun isn't fuck. I didn't grow up with that shit. I didn't grow up with that shit.
That's Arthur.
It's Arthur. I don't even know. I just heard it from Americans.
Yeah.
So the evening.
I didn't think I didn't think it was a LeVar Burton thing. I just thought it was an American thing of like, whatever.
Well, there was... I thought that was a line from Arthur. LeVar Burton was reading Rainbow, which that was different. Yeah.
I wasn't saying it
Okay,
was
yeah,
LeVar
yeah.
Burton when I did the quote.
It's the
Yeah,
evening.
yeah.
So it's the evening when you arrive at Seneca, and you're going to just camp out around there now. But you're gonna head into the city though?
Helena wants to see the beach again.
Nice. And take care of that ring. Okay, so it's evening in Seneca.
Yeah.
You're gonna camp out for the night.
So yeah, I assume need Angelo's help with
Getting that curse off.
yeah.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. I think
Nostrea's home city.
Yep. Nostrea's home.
Oh wow.
You know, I was about to say, what should I call that book if I do check it out? But you just literally called it. You just literally put Pinocchio in here. I
You
can't.
just have Robinson Crusoe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I can't. So I just go and check out Robinson Crusoe from the fucking library.
You. What if it's called Lost by J.J. Abrams?
Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called Lost. But it is just Robinson Crusoe.
What if it's Wilson? Like, what if it's Robinson Crusoe, but like the guy who's lost is like an animate volleyball?
What if it was called Battle Royale? Because that's an island. It's the Battle Royale against nature.
Okay.
I think it
so-
should be called Robbie Crusoe instead of Robinson Crusoe.
As you guys walk into the city,
Bob Crusoe.
you're approaching, I'm assuming, the boardwalk
Mhm.
out into the goes out into the beach. There's actually a bit of a commotion.
Oh.
Ooh.
Off to the docks.
Helena's always interested in a commotion.
Let's have a look. Let's have a gander.
Yeah.
Alright. So you go to look, and it looks like there's a group of people who are angry and confused that a boat ride to the travel to an off-continent island called Anoth has been completely restricted.
Wait,
Oh,
what the?
no.
Oh no.
Yeah, no. Hero
Following
hearing this, he just teleports forward into the crowd and he like grabs the nearest official-looking guy. Like,
Grabs?
what? Why?
Oh no. Yeah, I
Wait.
think Angelo is like pushing his way through the crowd to catch up to Hero.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. No, he like. Wait, why is it restricted?
there's shit happening there. I don't know what to tell you. There's some kind of dark energy over that island now. It's tossing up the waves. Boats can't get through safely.
How much for a boat?
They're not going out.
Hero, we know what we have to do. You said so much yourself.
Sorry.
You know,
He lets go of the guy and like dusts him off. Sorry.
A
Sorry.
female voice suddenly comes in the crowd. This is bullshit. Just get me on a boat and get close enough for me to. Just get me on a boat that gets a little bit close to it.
Listen, do we tell
And-
them, Hero? Maybe
Wait.
we should. Make
Wait,
this...
that female voice.
Oh.
So
Is
here,
that some?
look there. You see a sort of teenage redhead girl.
Oh no.
It's your sister.
Oh no. Fuck. What did I name?
Akako is what you named her apparently.
Oh no.
Akako.
Akako.
Akako?
Pucko? She's a
Right.
cuck?
Akako Hasagawa?
There it is.
Akako.
Akako.
That's
Akako.
Akako?
What the?
AKA
Hero.
KO.
What are you doing here?
It's a nickname.
I convinced mom and dad to let me come over here to Seneca for a veterinary study.
Wait, you two know each other?
She's my sister.
Helena has like, she had been keeping her distance back, but is immediately just like, jaw agape, eyes wide, looking back and forth, very excited about this revelation.
But that's
Oh,
you. That's why does she have red? You know what? Never mind.
Let me study veterinary medicine abroad. This was a place that I could do that, so they let me come over here, and now I can't go back.
Hero runs over and hugs her.
Ah,
I,
be
I'm,
embarrassing.
hey, Ko, I'm so happy to see you.
Don't be embarrassing. What's this?
There's
Oh,
there's a lot to
wow.
explain. But
There sure is, Felina says from, the background.
Angelo does like a.
Hero
All
freeze.
right, so wait. As you say that, like, because we're cut a bit at this way, like Angelo does a very kind of like light, not a slap, but like on the back
Yeah.
of Felina's head. Like, you do realize that their parents might be in mortal peril, right?
Yeah, but like,
Is that the time?
you can't
for...
tell me you're not curious about,
I am being silently curious. Is the difference?
What are you saying? You know what's going on?
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to. I think we should go away from this crowded place for a bit so I can explain.
Let's go to. Fine. I'm just gonna head back to my dorm. They can't.
You got a dorm?
Yep. That I was excelling so much that they let me stay in a dorm.
Oh, well, well, congrats.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, she starts to walk off back to basically a sort of veterinary college.
Man,
I'm Felina, by the way, Felina says.
the hero just teleports over, covering Elfina's mouth. No, you're not meeting my. I don't know. Hero is like, wait. Actually, when she says that, Hero has a horrible realization. Oh no, I can't let Felina and my sister meet.
That's so fucked up.
No,
This feels anti-feminist.
I don't think you.
Fine.
I don't think you can pull that card on Felina.
Well, yeah, no. Well, here.
Just be glad it's not your mom.
It's like saying that not dropping an atomic bomb is anti-nuclear power.
Why are you so afraid of me meeting your sister, Hero?
Oh no,
What
he did say
secrets
that out
does
loud.
she know?
No, he had like a
She's a vet.
Yeah.
She's becoming
Yeah,
a
no,
vet.
no.
She's
No,
worried
no,
what she
no.
would do to Felina.
No, like he had a horrible thought that
worried.
Felina and his sister should never meet because he knows what it means.
What does it mean?
Lena's going to get spayed.
What does...
How old
What
is
does it
how
mean?
old is Akako before the jokes come out exactly?
He's 14.
Yeah, I don't think Felina's good. I think that threat closes there.
Even...
Oh.
Okay, unless she was like,
Oh no,
minimum 10 years older than us, It would have to be she would have to be pretty massively older to be Felina's type.
no, he's
Oh,
not
yeah,
afraid
you
of
did-
that.
You were talking about meeting
No.
Hero's mother,
No,
if that was the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Pretty
no,
dire
no.
circumstances at this point.
No, he was afraid that they two will gossip.
Yeah, exactly. Felina immediately picked up on, oh, see, no, I could get along with this sibling.
I'm just amazed that there's anyone on the island who just isn't going into the martial arts.
Being a vet's kind of like a martial art.
Well, yeah, it does kill things.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to go and talk to her.
I think we are. I agree 100% with that conclusion.
Actually, no, I'll talk to her first in private. Then you'll meet.
That seems... Hero...
It's a family reunion. Let him have this.
He just met the family reunion. It would be like, how are you gonna have, be your sister and not
Come on,
introduce
let's go.
your best friends and traveling
We've got to
companions?
uncurse that ring. Angela's like grabbing Felina and pulling her away.
Grabs her by the tail or the
You're
scruff.
just gonna let Hero be a rude brother like this?
Yes.
Thank God. I wouldn't want them. Well, Hero goes over to her dorm.
Alright, yep.
Knocks up.
Hello. She opens the door.
Hi
And,
again.
hello. You
Elegant.
Hero, meet Moonfluff. And she points to a baby griffin
Oh,
that she has in the apartment.
hi Moonfluff. Are
I
you allowed to have that in here?
Yeah, well, I'm the one who fixed his wing.
Oh. Huh. You always were good at the healing stuff.
Mm-hmm. So what's
Graham-
going on with home?
Well. Oh. I think you'd better sit down.
Alright.
Well, you were a bit young for this, but do you recall Ryu?
Yeah?
Well,
He
long story
disappeared, remember? I remember
Yeah.
he disappeared.
long story short, he's back.
Oh! Isn't that good news?
No. He spent all those years in the void.
The void? What? The thing Grandpa talked about?
Yes. Short answer is he is really powerful right now. He wants to kill. He went to Anoth because he wants to kill Grandpa.
What? Grandpa?
And then he's not gonna stop there. And he's taken over the whole island. I'm currently on a quest with my friends to try and save them, but yeah.
Well, what part of that quest involves not going to Anoth?
Actually, out of character, what did we have to do? We had to find
We had to
something, right?
go and get a part of that gem, was it?
Oh yeah.
And it was down in the marsh, down in the swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down in the jungle, and then meet
And
up.
we bring it all back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as much as I love to go there, I can't because we had to find a piece of a gem. And this gem, we have to use it's the key to defeating him. I'm sorry, but Mom and Dad, Grandpa, they're all probably in danger. We all know they can handle themselves, but yeah, I have to do my best to get it as soon as possible.
Well, you better.
Yeah, I know.
Well, who are you working with?
Well, I'm working with a group.
Great question.
Go away, Felina. Hero throws a shoe at the window where she's looking in. She's actually doing the sicko. Well, I'm working with a good group. I've been adventuring with them for a while. We have Angelo. He is. How can I say it? He's a powerful wind weather wizard. He can call forth storm. And
All right.
we have. Let's see. I'm trying to remember who we have in the party. We have Sylvanas. Yeah, we have Sylvanas. She's actually a crime fighter, and she's kind of cool.
Unlike Angelo, who is not cool whatsoever.
No, Angelo is cool, but
it's
she has. We have Felina. She is someone.
She is dangerous.
Someone who
steals things.
Okay, you got a thief. That's cool.
Yes, she also can steal bodies.
Like from the graveyard?
No,
Is that what
No.
I'm-
Akako's been doing?
Are you
No.
Are you implying that Felina couldn't steal a body from a graveyard? She is a master thief, I'll have you know.
So she would engage in grave robbing if it was a point of pride.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually quite easy to believe.
She would engage in grave robbing if she knew someone was buried with $20. Like,